hear all your school announcements.
I don't wanna be part of the routine. I don't want a good card in the machine. Gonna dream the biggest dream, play a part in every scene, 'cause life is but a show. So go, 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 tell the world to go, 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 tell the world to go, 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 show what you made of. Tell the world to go, 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 show what you made of.
Ortiz with the ball. 1 second left. The crowd goes wild. Hey, crowd. Why is everyone reading that newspaper?
Yeah, I don't like the newspaper either. Too many words.
It's not the newspaper I don't like. It's the guy who runs it.
Teddy Chadwick? Yeah, that dude has no redeeming qualities. Except for his money, his power, his possessions, his high GPA, skills with a crepe pen. You know, I'm actually kind of starting to like that dude. Think you'd want to come over and play Battletown?
Hey, kid, what's so special about that newspaper?
Teddy.
Eric, I thought I smelled the circus.
Really?
You know, if you were tall enough to ride a roller coaster, I think I might be offended.
Well, no one cares what you think. You are irrelevant, and you shall remain irrelevant for as long as you continue to present the drivel your little TV program belches out.
Our TV show is just as important as your little newspaper. Right, Charlie?
Whoa. That information could save a life.
Yes, Eric, your TV show is amazing. I could not have lived without your riveting announcement on gum chewing.
Hey, if we keep just one person from biting the inside of their cheek, we've done our job.
Well, I'm sure that attitude will play well at whatever clown college you inevitably attend. Jolly good. Other one now.
I'm all ready to go.
What's this?
For your going ape segment, you said you were bananas about it.
I'm not really feeling it today.
Is it because you got fleas last time?
No. I think we should do some real news. What's our top story today?
Cafeteria adds new pudding flavor. Some students try, others don't.
No. I want to do something serious.
Serious? Eric? Those two words don't belong together any more than Charlie and normal.
Thank you. I just want to add some integrity to What's Up Warthogs.
I'll believe that when I see it. Oh, now, if you need me, I'll be out in the hallway watching the annual running of the Warthog.
What's the running of the warthog?
Every year, the Warthog mascot leads the teams down the hall for good luck. And let me tell you, it is a sight to behold. The air rushing through the warthog's fake fur, the athletes keeping pace as the warthog flares his nostrils. Man, I wish I could flare my nostrils. Am I doing it?
No, I think you need a tissue.
Okay, guys, let's come up with a serious story for the show.
Well, what about the new math teacher, Mr. Peabottom? There's a week's worth of material on the name alone.
It's too juvenile.
Peabottom is too juvenile? Peabottom? Peabottom? Well, what about the video project I've been doing this year? The one that proves that our hallways have been contracting 1 millimeter every 6 months?
At that rate, we'll all be crushed by August 13th, 2359.
No, it's not a big enough story.
Not a big enough story? We're all gonna be crushed. Everybody, even Peabottom.
Nothing ever happens in this school.
Guys, something's happened! It's a disaster! Somebody tripped the warthog.
Oh no, that sounds horrible.
Story. Think of a story.
What happened? I don't know. The warthog isn't talking.
I can interpret. I spent a summer living among his kind.
You were a mascot?
No.
What are you asking him?
Nothing. I think I lost my keys. He says he was leading the teams down the hall and through the banner when he tripped and fell and got a boo-boo on his binky.
Did he see who the tripper was?
No.
This is the story I've been waiting for. Finally, some real news.
Yeah, real news that you can clown up with your usual childish antics.
This is serious, and I plan on taking it seriously. I mean, normally, if a warthog were to fall, I'd say something like, pork bellies are down today, or pig out at West Hill. But this, pig out, that's pretty good.
Hey, Eric, show some sensitivity.
Eric, you're a bit late, much like your intellectual development. My people have already interviewed the witnesses and discovered the historical significance of the event. The story will be in the paper before you can say Teddy loves Victoria.
And you'll be in the hospital before you can say Victoria put me in the hospital.
Okay, toodles then.
Clear your schedules.
Done.
Done.
We are gonna investigate every angle. We're gonna interrogate every witness. And we're gonna prove to Teddy and the rest of the world that we can do serious news. Because we are What's Up Warthogs, and we are gonna get to the bottom of this story.
Yeah.
He said bottom.
Okay, Laney, what have you learned since this afternoon?
Well, I think I found a flaw in Einstein's theory and may have discovered a clean burning fuel.
About the story.
Oh! Well, 37 years ago, the mascot fell during the running of the Warthog. What followed was the worst year in the history of West Hill athletics. This became known as the curse of the Warthog. Since then, everybody believes that if the Warthog falls during the running, the curse will return.
So that's what Teddy meant by historical significance. What'd you get off the body?
I determined that the first point of impact was here, the second being here, and the third being here. Although I couldn't locate where the tripper's foot made contact.
What about you, Charlie?
I learned that warthogs haven't discovered deodorant yet. It is rank in here.
According to this book, every criminal act has three main components: motive, opportunity, and tools of the crime. We just need to find a suspect with these three elements.
We need an eyewitness.
Ugh, witnesses. Never there when you need them, always there when you don't. Like that time you got caught filling the hallway with whipped cream because of the security camera.
Okay, let's go.
We're almost there. The security tape is in the janitor's closet, right here.
Don't tell me it took you this long to come for the security tape. You're not making this much of a challenge. Besides, the door is locked. However, one of my sources will deliver the tape to me later today, which will put an end to this contest that really is no contest. Cheerio. Excuse me.
Hey, Charlie, open the door.
Why do you have a key to the janitor's closet?
The school insisted I have access to the cleaning supplies because I'm kind of a messy eater. And I'm a little bit clumsy. And this one time I led an elephant into the school.
All right, cover me. And Charlie, if I don't make it back in time, tell Victoria I still hate her.
Eric, Graham?
Hey, you two. What are you kids doing here?
What are kids doing anywhere but dreaming about our futures? step aside. Get out of the way.
There's nothing interesting in there. Certainly no interesting people such as Eric Ortiz.
Move it! Has anyone ever told you you have the most beautiful, name tag?
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Janitor. Whoops. What a messy mess.
You little delinquent.
Got it.
What took you so long?
I was looking to see if you had Ferris Bueller. Let's go. I owe a big hug to whoever saved me back there.
Wasn't me.
Me neither.
Did I say hug? I meant friendly email. So, Victoria, why did you help me?
Well, you're taking this story seriously and doing a real investigation. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm impressed.
Ready to go here.
Enhance 800%. Look, see that foot? That belongs to the tripper. Whoever it was wore beige loafers.
What's that on the shoe? Looks like some type of pasta.
It's a penne.
No, it's a rigatoni.
What difference does it make?
Rigatoni is larger than penne and sometimes slightly curved. While both are tube-shaped, penne is cut diagonally and rigatoni is cut square. Both are equally delicious in cream sauce.
Let's check with the cafeteria and find out who ordered rigatoni this morning. Laney, stake out the hallway and see if you find anyone wearing beige loafers.
Oh, and please make sure they're not wearing them with black socks.
Wait! I just discovered something. Whoever tripped the warthog was definitely human. Which really narrows it down.
Hello.
Why are you here?
Well, I could ask you the same thing.
Oh, I lost my contact lens.
But you wear glasses.
Yeah, I wear them to keep my contacts from falling out.
So, you being here has nothing to do with what's on that security tape I so desperately want?
I'm not saying a thing. You can interrogate me until the end of time, but I'm not talking.
Well then, I guess I'll just take my beaker and go.
Is that a Hankman 3000?
Yes, it is.
Beige loafers. Rigatoni. The wolf is Red Riding Hood's grandmother. Rosebud was his son.
Very well. Doodles.
It's so smooth.
Feels like juggling to me.
Charlie, you won't believe this. Rigatoni was a special order in the cafeteria today. Only one person had it.
Who?
Hey guys, anyone have a stain stick? I got rigatoni on my beige loafers.
Sorry, I get clumsy.
Yeesh.
Mr. Denovi?
Okay, wait. I know this looks bad, but we don't have all the evidence. We can't just rush to judgment and ruin this man's career.
Have you seen today's headline? I rushed it to the press. My other headline was Loafer proves Denovi a heel.
Good shoe reference. I mean...
Were you or were you not present at the running of the Warthog?
Well, yes, I attended.
And isn't it true that you own a pair of beige loafers, the same pair worn by the Warthog tripper?
Oh, well,
And you were the only one to order rigatoni today.
they were serving tuna in the cafeteria, and I'm allergic. It makes my ears water.
And 24 years ago, when you were a student at West Hill High, did you not try out to be the mascot? Huh? And after being rejected, did you not say, as quoted in the West Hill Herald, quote, "I will get that warthog even if it takes me 24 years."
Well, yes, but I didn't mean it.
He had the motive, he had the opportunity, and he wears the tools of the crime on his criminal feet. My job here is done.
Mr. Genovi, please clean out your desk and report to Principal Colonel Master's office.
Well, today has been absolutely delightful. I feel like dancing. So I shall have my butler dance for me.
I can't believe Mr. Genovi is gone.
I know. I miss him so much.
Guys, come on. We know it in our hearts that Mr. Genovi didn't do it. We're gonna have to investigate. Like serious journalists.
Can I interview Mr. Peabottom?
Fine.
All right!
Welcome to a special investigative edition of What's Up Warthogs. Recently, there was an incident involving our beloved mascot. Some news sources have rushed to judgment and accused Mr. Genovi of this act. But as serious journalists, we decided to dig a little deeper. You know, like when you're reaching for that last potato chip, but... Anyway, we began our investigation with the knowledge that every criminal act has three main components: motive, opportunity, and the tools of the crime. Laney?
In the following reenactment, the part of Old Warty will be played by Teddy Barium. He's also been a princess and an excellent lab partner. Now, this all started out with what's been called a trip. But if Old Warty had been tripped, his body would have fallen forward and down like this. Ladies and gentlemen, this was no trip. This was a slip.
So it was a slip that caused the warthog to fall. Case closed? Not so fast. What if someone had caused the warthog to fall? But who at West Hill would have the motive to do such a thing? Other than natural enemy of the warthog, the hyena, and we haven't had any of those roaming the halls in weeks. Victoria?
Here's what we found out. When the Warthog fell 37 years ago, it was a disastrous year for West Hill athletics. Also, have you seen what the kids were wearing back then? I guess cool hadn't been invented. Anyway, one could say that whoever was wearing the costume that day might want a new disaster to overshadow the previous one. But did the person in the costume 37 years ago have the opportunity to commit the crime? The What's Up Warthog team says yes.
So we had a suspect, but no proof. And that's when we discovered something shocking. Or rather, Charlie remembered something that he could have told us sooner. Charlie?
1 year ago, I hypothesized that the hallways in this school are contracting. And they are. To prove this, I set up a spy camera in my locker in order to capture time-lapse video. But I discovered something else.
Do you recognize the man applying slippery trophy polish to the floor? It happens to be the same man who wore the Warthog costume the first time our mascot fell. The same man who was involved in today's incident. Not Mr. DeNovi, but rather our very own Jerry the janitor. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. DeNovi is innocent. And now you know what's up, Warthogs.
Jerry the janitor, please clean out your closet and report to Principal Colonel Masters' office.
Oh, hey, gang. You know what? I just wanted to thank you guys for clearing my name and helping get my job back. But you know what? I have to tell you, when things were really bad, I was at home watching old episode of Warthogs with all my friends. Okay, I was alone. But you know what? The comedy really lifted my spirits. So I hope you guys will keep doing that.
Oh, of course. In fact, I'm doing a whole show on Mr. Peabottom. I'm gonna call it Peabottom, Peabottom, Peabottom.
Peabody.
Look who's here. How you doing, old Warty?
He's thanking us for finding the culprit. And now that he knows what's at stake, he vows to never fall ever, 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 ever again.
Way to go, old Warty. Oh no! The curse is back!
Or we could pretend we didn't see that.
Yes, let's.
Hey there, Warthogs.
I'm Eric Ortiz.
And I'm Victoria Jagger.
And we have a big show today.
Coming up, Laney Nielsen talks about how to make our school even better.
But first, some announcements.
After 4 years and countless rejections, West Hill senior Brian McGillicuddy called a press conference yesterday to announce that he finally has a girlfriend. McGillicuddy was quoted as saying, "If you see me in the hallway walking around with a blonde girl, we're definitely not just friends, no matter what she tells you."
This just in, the answers to the history quiz are A, C, B, A. Yes, sir. Detention. Got it. Victoria?
The Swords and Sorcerers Club has announced a 1,000% increase in its female membership. The reason for such a large jump? A female actually joined.
In other news, Principal Colonel Masters has reminded everyone that talking on the cell phone while at school is not permitted. You'll find this rule and other rules like it in a book entitled, "Yeah, right, that's not gonna happen."
And here now with a special editorial is our very own Laney Nielsen.
Thanks, Victoria. Today, I think I speak for everyone at West Hill High when I say we desperately, desperately need a 24-hour school day. I know this is obvious to every student in this fine institution, yet we've been saddled with this silly 7-hour day. Even if one arrives before classes begin, the earliest one can enter the school is 7 a.m. I know because I've tried getting in early and have had to explain my actions to the police department, as if breaking into the school was a crime. I know I'm not alone in my plea, so join me on my quest to expand the school day to 24 hours. You can sign my petition at www.laneysquesttomaketheworldamorerationalplace.com. Remember, you're not learning unless you're always learning. Always!
Thank you, Laney. No offense, but I don't think I'll be signing that petition.
Yeah, didn't think so. That's all the time we have for today.
I'm Eric Ortiz.
I'm Victoria Jagger.
And I'm Laney Nielsen.
And don't miss our next show or you won't know
What's up, Warthogs?